If you're an absolute beginner to guitar, then you're going to absolutely love this lesson. I'm going to show you how to play Silent Night with only 3 fingers, no chords. Let's get into it. So before I get into how to play Silent Night, I just want to go over tablature, the music notation we're going to be using to play this song. It's a very easy way to play music on the guitar, and we're going to be using fingers 1, 2, and 3. So on this music, whenever you see the number 1, okay, that represents the frets, these little blocks. So 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. The entire song takes place in these first 3 frets. And when you see the number 1, you're going to use the 1st finger. When you see the number 2, you're going to use the 2nd finger. And when you see the number 3, you're going to use the 3rd finger. And a little note I want to make on tablature, it's kind of opposite of what you think. So there's going to be 6 lines, and each of those 6 lines represents one of your strings on the guitar. Now, the top string, you think it would be this top string of the guitar, but no, it's actually this high E string on the bottom side of the guitar. And then the lowest string on the tablature is this fat string up here on the top side of your guitar. But don't worry, we're going to go through this step by step. And if you're interested in getting a PDF for this song or any other of my Christmas classics, you can go check out my Christmas course. I'll put a link in the description below. All right, so if you look at our tab, we're starting on an open string, 0. So when you see 0, that means you're not going to play anything on the string. You're just going to play that string, what we call open. Okay, so we're just going to hit you can pick all downs on this, down on the open G string. Then we're going to take our 2nd finger, okay, that number 2, 2nd finger, and we're going to put on the 2nd fret on that G string. Okay, so our first 2 notes are open G, 2nd fret on the G string. Okay, and then lift that again. Okay, that's our first 3 notes. Silent, you can hear it already. And then the next measure, we're going to move this 2nd finger up 1 string to the D string. And that's our night. So far we've got Silent Night. Okay, and the great thing about this song, we don't have to talk too much about rhythm. Hopefully you know the melody. So if you know the melody, you can sing the song, you can play the rhythm. So that was our first phrase, and the second phrase is going to be the exact same thing. So you're just going to repeat what you just did. So it's open G, 2nd fret on G, open G, and then the 2nd fret on the D string. Okay, so those are our first 2 phrases. Silent night, and then you repeat it again. Holy night. Now we're going to introduce our 3rd finger on the B string, 3rd fret. Okay, we're going to play that twice. All is, and then we're going to lift the finger up for an open B string. Okay, all is come, 3, 3, open, all on the B string. And then we're going to put our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. You're going to play that twice. And then you're going to come up to the open G string again. All right, so if I just play those 2 phrases together, it's going to be all is calm, all is bright. So let's just play through what we've done so far. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3. And what I love about Silent Night is it's a really slow song. There's no need to go fast, so it's a fantastic song for beginners. So the next kind of phrase that we're gonna, and think of phrases as like sentences in music, we're gonna go back to that G string on the 2nd fret, and we're gonna play that twice. So that's round yawn. Come down to the 1st fret on the B string, open B string, back up to the G string, 2nd fret, and then open G string, 2nd fret on the G string, open G string, and then up to the 2nd fret on the D string. Okay, so if we put that all together, it's going to be okay, a little bit quicker. Round Virgin, mother and child. So once you play through that phrase or sentence, you're just going to repeat the same thing again. So it's Holy infant, so tender and mild. What happens next is we're going to jump up to that B string again at the 3rd fret. So after you play through that phrase the 2nd time, we're going to jump up to the B string with our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret. We're going to play that twice. And then we're going to come to the high E string on the 1st fret, and we're going to play that once. Back to the B string, 3rd fret. Open B string, and then 1st finger on the B string, open E. That's our next phrase. So it's and then our final phrase, or the last sentence, is going to be the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Then we have an open G string, 2nd fret on the D string, open G string, 3rd fret on the D string, open D string, and we end on the 5th string, 3rd fret. So that last phrase, and I'm going to play through the whole thing for you guys. The last phrase is all right, so we're going to take this all the way from the top, and we're going to play it through. Remember, it's a slow song, so there's no need to rush. But if I am going fast, you can always use the settings cog to slow things down. 1, 2, 3. If you'd love to learn more great beginner holiday classics just like this one, then I highly recommend you go check out my Christmas Classics course, where I have lots of songs just like this tabbed out at the beginner level, along with play-along tracks at various tempos and speeds. So if you're interested in impressing family and friends this holiday season, click on the link in the description below and check out my Christmas Classics course.